Hi there, friends. Welcome back to Creature Corner. My name is Jared Krichevsky. I am a creature and character concept artist working in the industry today. Worked on things like Godzilla vs. Kong, Black Adam, upcoming films like Megan and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Back with us tonight, our good friend and co-host. He ate a lot of pudding. He's back, Matt Millard. Hope you're not to eat all that pudding, dude.
Hey guys, yeah, it's the tapioca and pistachio pudding that really got me.
By the gallon.
Yeah.
By the gallon. Man, so I'm actually just getting over being sick, so forgive me if like my voice gives out and I'm just sipping on tea.
Yeah, what happened? Did you just get sick of it all?
I just got so sick, bro. Just so sick.
Dude got shredded, bro. He got
Just
sick.
got just shredded my immune system, man. I have a small child, so I just am used to being sick all the time.
He's got a small human.
He's a tiny human. Anyway.
Well, you want to, it's a new.
You're back. We're back. Our
thing.
prompt this week, and taking us into the next kind of couple episodes, we're gonna do Christmas themed. It's gonna be Santa Claus. Santa Claus.
Like it's like Christmas cryptid.
Yeah, Christmas cryptids. That's our prompt for
Yeah.
the next couple episodes. So we're just gonna noodle around some ideas and have some fun.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we haven't checked in for a while. Like, Matt, you've been so busy and I've been so busy. So it's like, let's check in. I think you had something to share with us.
Yeah, we both started this prompt, I guess, about a week ago. So
Yeah.
we've probably got, I don't know,
We caught up.
Yeah, I mean, we've probably already got about 14 hours in it.
Yeah, I mean,
I think I've shared my screen. Why don't I pull this?
Yeah. Here we go. All right. Boom.
There it is.
Whew.
Wow.
Jeez.
Yeah, and check this out.
No way.
Check this out. This is really what I was thinking. One of these.
Oh my God.
And dude, if you even
No.
I know.
Oh, I can't believe you did it. Dude. So good.
We're locked in.
Man. Power of ZBrush. We're actually losing viewers.
Mm-hmm.
But man, why don't you okay, well, I'm ready. You got me excited. I'm ready to share.
Yeah, show us where you're at, dude.
Okay, man, here we go. Boom!
Dude, what are you doing? What is happening?
Right?
Are you serious?
This is the future. Whew.
Oh my God, dude.
We did it.
Yeah, I might log out.
A lot of other people did too.
I might follow suit.
Oh man, we're so tired.
Yeah, that was a really good bit that we did. I'm glad that everybody liked it.
We actually rehearsed it. So.
Yeah, let's run through like what our basic ideas are for.
Yeah. No, we actually, I didn't get too much like reference collecting, but I do have some like thumbnails so far.
Oh, cool.
Just working out. So Matt and I, as always, when we were trying to like figure out like what are we doing, what are we even doing, we just kind of noodle around ideas. So
yeah.
I'm just starting very, very small and blocky, and that's pretty much it. Looks like you've got some reference.
Yeah, here, let's I want to pull up some weird stuff that I found, dude. So I had this initial idea. It's like, okay, so it's a cryptid, right? It's like the local myth, like, oh, the swamp monster of Montana's lakes or whatever. I don't know. That was a terrible example, but you know what I'm saying, right? Like skinwalkers or like, the lizard man of Orient.
It is the local myth. It's It's the
local
creature
cryptid.
that people.
It's the chupacabra, right? Of the Arctic.
Your Jersey Devils, your bog witches, or your bunyips, your Loch Ness monsters.
Exactly. So you're trying to take, a certain region. And what I did was I started gathering the first animals that I thought of. Originally, what came to mind was a polar bear, walrus, and a worm.
So
because
good.
I had this idea, because Annelida, like all of segmented worms, they have basically the same thing on both ends. So you can like consume on one end, poop on the other, or vice versa.
Okay.
Right? Reproduce with
Straight
either.
to pooping.
And so what I was thinking is to like dive into the Santa Claus and Christmas thing. You get coal if you're a bad boy or a bad girl or whatever on the naughty list. So what if like this thing just devours people and digests them and turns them into coal?
That's very fun.
So he's got this crazy worm aesthetic. And look at this worm that I found, Jared. You've probably seen this before. I have never seen this before. It looks like a fishing lure. But it's
yes, I have.
Yeah, it's called an
that's a real thing.
Antarctic scale worm. And check out the skeleton is made of human teeth, bro.
Yeah, that's wild.
That is insane.
So weird.
So I'm thinking about combining some of this.
So weird.
Combining these two elements right here with this like weird, walrus face, and using the facial hair to really bring in the beard to make it resemble Santa Claus. I'm thinking about giving it some antlers to resemble maybe the silhouette of a Santa Claus hat.
Okay. Oh, interesting.
And I want to give it the posture of like a polar bear. And maybe the idea is that it wears a blood-soaked skin or bones of the enemies that it kills, or of the victims that it kills. So that's where I'm going with my cryptid Santa Claus. It's ridiculous.
Man, no, that's really good. I had pretty much not gotten past like polar bear, sloth.
Yeah, so I mean, I'll probably sketch something out. Let's see. I've got my walrus right here. That's where I'm at. I've got a walrus head. I'm gonna just dink around and sketch.
Because I want to combine.
You want to bring your your screen up too?
Oh yeah, let's do it.
So we can split.
We can split. Look at us sharing. But I was more just thinking like big shapes but you got some extra added spice in there, and so maybe I'll add like tardigrade.
Mm-hmm.
So like weird kind of like puffy features, maybe a little bit of lion for like a fur chest that could look like the beard of Santa.
Mm-hmm. That'd be tight.
Because and maybe like long braids or something like that, like matted hair that would resemble like the hat but the blood soaked is really good. It's a great
thinking kind of like where does the red come from? Where does the white come from? Maybe the white is all of the fur, or maybe it's even a little more marine and it has scales, or maybe it's got feathers.
The scales make sense too. The walrus definitely like blubbery kind of that makes a lot of sense. We could go with other aquatic kind of mammals, lion seals, for example. They got a really fierce face.
Yeah, I'm thinking I want mine to have that kind of weird doofy walrus face, but also have some human skeletal elements in there. But we've got to remember that it's Santa Claus.
Yeah, so the claws are like the big part.
So the one reference that I don't have in here is the guy from Guinness Book of World Records that has the longest fingernails that like spiral.
Oh, those are so gnarly.
Right? Like that's
narwhal.
Narwhals. Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
What do you think? What do
What
you
do
like?
you think?
What do you think? Tell us.
Yeah, is anyone here? What's going on? What are you guys doing?
They're all watching soccer, dude.
Oh, is it soccer time?
Yeah, it's soccer time. It's like the World Cup stuff.
See, I don't know anything
It's
about
you and
cup.
me, baby. Even our regulars are gone.
That's okay, man. Fingernails will show up soon
You know
enough.
what?
Yeah.
We're just having
How was last week, dude? Was it fun?
Oh, it was super fun. I did turkey kaiju.
Yeah, bring it up. Huh? What? Dude, that is so sick. Dude, that is awesome.
Thanks, man.
That is awesome, dude. Oh my god, that thing is ready to go.
Yeah, it'd be really fun. It'd be really fun to model.
I love it. That's incredible.
Maybe next year I'll just take this, further.
I love it.
And then just finish this one, which was the
Yes, dude. This one's cool too.
It was a good like learning experience.
Dude, that that turkey kaiju is incredible. I love it.
That's really fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Turkey kaiju, why not?
Turkey kaiju.
Turkey kaiju. Kia.
The point 94.1.
Turkey kaiju, the point. Hey, we're coming back to you. Boy, it's cold outside. Is it cold, Matt? Is it cold?
Is it cold where I'm at?
Or is it cold where you are?
It's actually really nice right now. Probably high of like 65.
We're talking about them.
It's really, really nice. We have a super chaotic weather here in Arkansas. But man, it's really nice right now. Yeah, what's LA like?
It's just kind of cold and dark.
We are just straight up talking about the weather.
I know,
on
man.
Creature Corner right
Well,
now.
we've been doing this for 53 episodes. But you know what? We just keep coming back because we love making monsters.
Oh, dude, I love it, man. This is like a wide open prompt too. It's really weird.
It is kind of weird because cryptid really means anything. I mean, it could
like just any sort of myth.
Any sort of like mythical creature.
Like a local myth, like the Antarctic myth of Santa Claus.
And it's always like some dude that just like saw something, but he's like
on mushrooms.
But he's like on mushrooms, or he's the drunk, or he's like,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Kenny? Well, you believe Kenny. And so, like, I don't know. What did Kenny see? Oh, man, it was huge.
Dude, I saw this walrus thing that had these big plows. I'm going so weird with this. I don't even...
Like...
Oh, yeah, burned out embers. That's like the first thing that you think of as Krampus, right? So I think our goal is to try and
we had talked about that too. Sometimes our conversations, overlap. But yeah, like how Krampus became, Kris Kringle.
Right. That's the idea behind this, is like we're creating the origin story in our.
If we had never heard of Santa Claus before.
Right.
And someone was like, hey, make a monster. Make a cryptid.
And you said, what about a walrus worm? And they were like, no, dude.
They're like, no, let's go with a gorilla body.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't think so. That's a particular trope in creature design, especially for film. And it's just hard to get away from.
Well, yeah, people are scared of original ideas. So what ends up happening is, especially whenever you see this backlash of like, fandom being like, oh, this unreleased or unfinished artwork for this movie was so much cooler than what we got. Well, it happens because it's hard to take risks in film because you're trying to make a return,
Yeah, you have a
You're
lot
trying
of
to
money.
get some money back.
There's a lot of money.
Yeah.
A lot of money. Every character has a budget as well that's associated with it. And
Right.
also, one thing that's important for the audience is familiarity. We need to recognize kind of what it is very quickly,
Mm-hmm.
especially if we don't get a lot of screen time with it.
Yeah. So if there's a successful design or even a prominent design in nature that reads immediately, it's like, oh no, this doesn't look like a spider. This looks like a spider. And then they show you of like a Black Widow. You're like, okay, so you wanted to just straight up really, really hit the Black Widow vibe. So it's absolutely, they're trying to push the iconic idea,
and there might be like other reasons why as well. It could be budgetary reasons.
Oh yeah.
Lot more difficult to rig a multi-limbed creature that is never been seen before. Not saying there aren't some technical geniuses out there that could probably do it very quickly.
Well, it's, the quicker you do it, the quicker you have notes.
yeah, it's true.
So it is something to think about.
It's true. Notes. There will always be notes. That's kind of your job, is to just get notes.
Yeah, your job is to hope that, like, okay, I nailed it, and then that never happens.
It never happens.
And that's okay.
Things change up until the minute that they can.
Mm-hmm.
And that's often what happens is, it just gets whittled down in the process.
Whittled down.
Whittled down. Dude, I was Googling bear skeletons. Because I just wanted to see, like, the scale.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're large.
Okay. Yeah, talk to me.
Big animals. And you don't really think about it until it's kind of like up in your face.
Oh, yeah. Man.
That's a big animal.
Yeah, that's, you're going to die.
9.2. Yeah. Just a massive animal. Look at it's got such tiny little legs, though. When they stand up, they got tiny legs.
They got tiny legs.
Look at it. Look at it now. I mean, that's huge. If you think about where her head is to the pelvis, it's like right at the pelvis. And then it just looks like his legs are so tiny, but his legs are like.
That looks like a monster, dude.
Yeah.
That's like Rawhead Rex levels.
Yeah, dude.
There. That's insane.
And they don't have clavicles either.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so. Okay.
So
they're more like
most quadrupeds don't have clavicles. But like, that's a big animal.
Oh yeah.
Kind of Sasquatch, Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Kind of shaggy. What if we did a really shaggy one?
Oh, we got a question here, Jared.
Oh, we actually have. Do you try to make sense of a backstory before making a character, or do you develop it as you go? Both.
Mm-hmm.
like be open to the process and just kind of allow for happy accidents, but also, just do a little bit of pre-thinking beforehand, whatever that means. I'm not going split screen. You gotta go split screen. Oh, Matt, you delight me. Let me do that.
I'm getting really weird with it. I'm just doing.
Oh, that's so fun. You went full walrus body.
So what I'm gonna do here actually is give him antlers that resemble a, like a Santa Claus hat.
Oh,
Like,
bro.
like that. And we'll break the silhouette a little bit, and then maybe even to further with the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, he's got like a blood crystal up here that's just like red.
Blood crystal.
You know what I mean? That kind of like shines on everything. He's a mythical creature.
Okay. Hear me out. What if he had like a bunch of tusks, right, jutting out of his face,
and that's what made the beard? Sorry, one more time.
Okay, so it looks like he's got a bunch of tusks. Okay,
yeah.
Follow me here.
Yeah.
Right? He's got a bunch of tusks, and that's kind of what makes the beard shape.
That's what makes the beard.
That's what makes
okay. Well, see, I'm going horns for the hat. You should go tusks for the beard, because check this out. I'm going to use the...
he has like a white color.
I'm going to use like the manatee whiskers for the beard, I think.
Yeah, that's smart.
Right?
That's another place you could go with it.
I think I'm going to go whiskers for the beard and kind of like horns for the hat, but tusks for the... Ooh, I like it. I like the hands.
Yeah, big claws. And then maybe like really like almost too many claws. We could even incorporate some like porcupine.
Yeah.
Like quills and shit.
Yeah. I like it.
Good question, Alex. Matt is currently in Photoshop. I am using Krita. Krita is a free software that I like very much.
I honestly meant to download it today before the stream started, but I lost track of time.
There you go. There's a link for you. It is a free open source software, so that means they're not going to like really mess with it too much. I mean, I think. But I like it because the media feels really natural to me.
Yeah, almost like I mean, just from watching you do it, it reminds me of like Procreate.
Yeah, and I actually I like it more than Procreate.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just feels so good. I just want to draw all the time in it. And then I'm just now starting to like Procreate. But
yeah, I know you've taken some time to.
I still struggle. I still struggle with it. And it might be just my drawing situation, because when I'm doing it, I'm on the couch, and
the
dogs are there, and the kids jumping over me, and
right.
The channels are going. Like in the office, I have my Cintiq. It's like right at my shoulder level. That's how I like to draw. But I'm gonna keep giving it a shot.
Well, I've got faith in you, man.
Thank you. What if we went hammerhead shark?
Ooh.
That would just make it look alien.
Are they in the Arctic? I mean, it doesn't matter. Maybe there are some sharks that are in the Arctic. Arctic.
Well, I mean, you could go whale for sure, but like you add hammerhead shark to anything, and it kind of makes it more alien.
Oh, 100%.
It's just such a alien feature. Maybe if we look up deep sea Arctic fish or something. you get some cool. So you get ice fish.
Yeah, the ice fish.
You get the ice fish. Look at that guy.
Yeah, I was just looking at those.
Ice fish, and you get those marine animals. But that always makes it more creaturey, right? Like less cryptid, I think.
Well, I mean, maybe you present it in a way to where, you know, again, it's like a game of phone. Someone sees it and they imagine it differently. It's like
I think as long as you hit the like main Santa Claus notes, whatever you do, you're going to be fine, right? It's got to feel like Santa Claus. Like, what if the tentacle, like instead, it could be tentacles?
Yeah.
Making up the beard, that's always popular.
Yeah. That's always popular.
That's always popular.
That's a popular thing. Yeah, I'm gonna go full creature. I'm gonna pretend like.
Or what if they were like translucent eels that like are like stuck to his face like hagfish?
Ugh. Yeah, I still like the idea of having like parasites that crawl over him that are like,
that's super fun.
The elves and the elves like create.
Oh yeah.
Create toys out of the.
They could be like little parasitoidic little.
They create toys out of like the body parts of the victims that he eats or whatever. Yeah.
Yes, I like that.
Yeah, so probably what I'll do is make this design and then go into 3D and make it way more bipedal, I think. I think I'll finish the creature sketch like this, but I'll
What's up, Andrew? Ooh. What's up, man? Welcome. Thanks for hanging out with us. Hey, thank you so much.
Thanks for hanging.
Yes, the bloated queen. That was fun. I was just noodling. And that's what I'm saying is like I'm having so much fun in this program. All I want to do is draw. Yeah, maybe he's just like a big, messy, like pile of fur. Kind of like knotted fur.
Yeah, I was even thinking of, you know, this kind of golden, like I guess, I don't know if it's cilia or flagella that's coming off of this worm here, but I was thinking maybe I could have that running along like the ribbings of some of his joints to kind of emulate the concept of that costume and have him be a kind of like shiny Christmas theme, like a red, green, blue, make it a little cheesy or something. Or maybe keep it like platinum, you know. Platinum. Might be kind of tight.
Yeah, like big. That'd be fun. Like a metallic.
Yeah, I'm doing like a full creature that I'm going to have to make completely stand up and be bipedal, but this is going to be the rough idea that
I even like the worm body.
Yeah, I added some legs here. I like the legs. There we go. Add some legs.
It's also important to do some versions that are just completely out of left field. Too.
Yeah, and that's kind of, I'm pushing the extreme here. I want to push the, like A24. Have you ever heard of the origin of Santa Claus? You know?
Yeah.
That's where I'm going, bro.
It's like, yeah, you're doing the origin of Santa Claus, but it's James Cameron's Santa Claus.
Yeah.
You know, that's actually a technique I'll use every so often. I'm like, okay, who's directing this movie?
Mm-hmm. Matt Millard's directing this one.
Who's directing this movie?
Oh,
buddy. Buddy.
Your nap time's over. Oh, Dad, I want to cause havoc everywhere I go.
Oh my God, dogs.
I love my dogs so much.
My dogs have gotten even like needier.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, like even
as they
like
get older.
yeah, just like hey.
Yeah, my best friend's got an older dog, and she just, oh man, she can throw a hissy fit. That's for sure.
Funny how they have like such attitude.
They got their own little personalities.
Their own little personalities.
They got their own little personalities. There he is. You hear that groan?
Well, was that him?
Yeah, that
He's
was
just
it.
counting a little bit. Oh man. So we haven't like actually talked about this in a while, but what you watching?
What am I watching? What am I watching?
What is he watching?
Dude, I don't know.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to think about it for a second. You know what I mean?
okay, well let me give you. For example, we started Wednesday. We started the pilot of that.
Yeah, is that good?
We liked it. Yeah, I liked it a lot.
Oh, so the whole series isn't out yet?
No, it's all out. I think.
Oh,
So.
it is out.
Yeah. But it's actually really good.
That's sick, dude. Yeah, I'm not sure what I have and have not. I don't even know what my life is. Yeah, I'm trying to think about it. What have I watched? I watched a whole TV show too.
I watched whole shows, man. And
yeah,
then
it's like I watched the whole TV show, and I was like, you know what, this kind of sucks. Oh, it was I can't remember, dude. Some new Netflix show. I need to stop talking.
dude, there's like a million of them.
Yeah, and they're all kind of the same, you know.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of them.
So I'm thinking about adding like this kind of insectoid language right here to resemble the mustache. Yeah.
And then there's a question of like how many thumbnails do you give a client? And what I found is that you actually don't want to overwhelm them with choices.
Yeah, you pick like the 4 most different ones, and then you add one that you really like, and then maybe you got one that you don't like. I don't know.
I kind of top out at 6 because 3 and 3 looks nice on a page. Mm-hmm. Now, unless they want to see like silhouettes, but even then, I would just keep it pretty minimum.
Gotcha.
You know, again, like you don't want to overwhelm them with choices, and then it becomes this endless thing. You know, you might have different kinds of limitations too, especially if it has to fit. You know, it has to fit an actor in a suit.
It's gotta fit an actor in a suit.
Gotta fit an actor in a suit.
Do you understand me, John?
Body. You have the human body to contend with. I'm enjoying some delicious hot tea. Hot tea.
I'm enjoying some decaf black tea.
Decaf black tea. I want to do something that's kind of like squirrely and kind of crazy, like kind of like chipped out. You know what I mean? Like he's just like freaked out.
Oh yeah, like he's on cocaine.
Or like a panda or something, like a trash panda.
Okay.
You know, like he's like.
I like it.
He's like a geeked out like freak, man.
He's a geeked out freak.
Like he's all twitchy and weird. And he's like, maybe he's hoarding like food, and maybe that's what they thought were his presents. I love the idea of elves being parasites.
Yeah, I'm gonna like that would make this dude huge, right?
It's like a symbiotic.
Yeah, there's a symbiotic relationship. Like he brings him the bones and the flesh, and he gets to eat. But they get the blood.
They get the blood. Like in this case, like all my drawings are kind of like loose and ugly. It's because it's not about like making a pretty drawing yet.
Dude, the silhouettes are sick though. I mean, like the posture and stuff. That's
As long as you can get like that to read.
Yeah.
Definitely picturing fur. I think I want fur.
Right. I'm thinking fur too.
I just think it's like it makes the most sense for the environment.
Well, yeah, like being like, from the Antarctic. Maybe it's got some, mammalian traits.
I mean, we go back to like the original kind of like Arctic monster. And what do you think of? I think of Star Wars.
Oh, well, I was about to say, yeah, I mean, the fucking thing in Star Wars, the abominable snowman guy in Star Wars. What are they called? Come on. What are they called? Come on.
You would think we would know, like
I know, like at any other.
But here's the thing: is your brain doesn't work that way.
Yeah, in any other.
Think of it like tomorrow at like 6 o'clock, and you'd be like, "Ow!" It was the ice creature. Everybody's gonna do the same Googling.
Did someone?
Winter monster. I mean,
Wampa. Yeah,
Wampa. See, like your dumb brain should know that.
Yeah.
I knew Tauntaun.
Oh yeah.
But I couldn't think of Wampa.
Well, that's because we weren't talking about the Tauntaun.
We weren't talking about the Tauntaun. Exactly. Wampa. But that's what like your brain does. Like, something.
Hey man, calm down. All right. Dude, I'm putting some really loose basic color on this, but I'm thinking like, yeah, maybe he's got these. He's starting to look like an Adventure Time character, bro. I kind of like it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yours? Oh my god, yes, with the mustache.
Yeah, he's got the worm fangs coming out of his skeleton, but there's going to be walrus whisks atop.
Hold on. I gotta do the feature. James isn't here tonight, so I gotta do the thing. Oh, I love it.
There we go. And this is just the base idea. He's going to be upright, probably standing more like a polar bear, and he'll have his worm tail. And this is all going to be like flesh cape, just bloody flesh cape right here, hanging off. Yeah, let's go ahead and get it. Yeah, bloody flesh cape just hanging off.
All right.
Maybe it's all sewn together. Yeah.
You saw Tusk, right?
Oh yeah, dude, I saw it in theaters whenever it came out.
Oh, for real? That's awesome. I enjoyed Tusk very much.
Oh, dude, that movie's awesome, man. I mean, Kevin Smith, he's such a weirdo. I'm a huge Jay and Silent Bob fan, so anything he does, anything he makes, I'll watch it.
Agreed.
That's not to say that all of it's good.
No, true. Yeah, we know.
And that's okay.
Yeah. But Dogma has to rank up there in one of the greatest movies.
Oh yeah, dude.
Like for real. Like no one is. Like Dogma is an incredible movie.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently it's really hard to find for some licensing reason.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. Have you that's why you never see it on streaming?
Yeah, I mean it was on Amazon a couple of years ago.
Yeah, see, there's some
right.
Going on. I have it on DVD, but Dogma is like one of the greatest movies.
Dude, it's got a turd monster.
Dogma deserves to be like up there with like Groundhog Day.
It's got a turd monster.
It's got a goddamn turd monster, and George Carlin is the Pope.
Oh, dude, and George Carlin's a god.
Yes, he is. And it's just incredible. All right. Spiky hands. Like that's where the claws comes from, right?
Yeah, Santa Claus.
Santa
Like
Claus.
if he gets in your claws.
It's like you get it.
In his claws.
He's like, some dude called it like Satan Claus, and that became like Santa Claus.
Yeah, Von de Klaus.
Santa Claus. But he's got like little fur boots.
He's got little fur boots.
He's got little fur boots. All right. Maybe something a little more like hedgehog-like. Dude, sloths are so weird.
Sloth?
Yeah, sloths. Giant sloths, man.
Big time.
Big time weirdos.
Yeah, I'm talking fingers on this version.
You're talking about fingers?
This dude's got some fingers. Like he's gonna be the upright finger man.
He's an upright finger man. Yeah. Look at that skeleton. Thing is wild. There's a rib cage.
Dude, have you seen like the prehistoric sloths?
This is yeah.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they have that at the museum there in LA, dude. They are like 20 feet tall. They are huge. They're not 20 feet tall, but dude, they're like 15, 12 feet tall. It is insane. I mean, they're like apex predator height.
Massive animals. Like
It's
massive
insane.
bones.
Yeah.
My God. And somehow very huggable.
Oh, yeah.
Are we going to put clothes on our cryptids? I don't think I'm going to do that.
I'm going to clothe mine in human skin.
See, that's a good idea.
And I'm going to give them some really weird, comically huge arms in this version. And then we're going to marry the two ideas in 3D over the next couple of weeks here. Look at that. Boom. Yeah, there you go. Because he's the Santa Claus.
He's the Santa Claus.
And he's got combat feet. He's got like Komodo combat lizard feet. I always love drawing like the like I'm ready to party. I'm partying legs. You know what I mean?
My partying legs.
My partying legs.
My partying legs.
But I can't forget about the worm aspect. I really like the worm aspect.
Yeah. I don't have enough tails on mine. That's a good point. Yeah, maybe. Dude, maybe it's eating a deer.
Yeah.
You know, and that's where the red nose comes from.
Yeah.
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 I like how your guys are like big mammoths, like these giant.
Yeah.
More of like kind of a sprawled out kind of thing.
Like kind of like a weird geeked out kind of freak out.
And I'm gonna give them some of these frills that this worm has.
Dude, I love frills. Frills are so cool.
Like that.
Yeah, like mine. Like you would want to watch out for this thing. You know.
Yeah, like this thing will sneak down your chimney and fucking.
Like you better watch out. You better not cry.
Yeah, because he can hear your ass.
Because he can hear you and he will rip you to shreds.
He'll make you pay.
Satan Claus.
Yeah.
You know?
That's
it's just
that's the Santa Claus.
It's the Santa Claus. And it's also like why, what, like how it happened to like we sing Rockabye Baby, right? It's like a scary, but we're like, oh, it's such a cute song. And then you think about it and you're like, oh my God, why is that baby in a tree?
Yeah, why is that child in a tree?
I feel weird about that. All right, so I spent like 45 minutes. I got 8 little thumbnails here. Before we do a check-in, we'll decide the fate of Satan Claus. Okay, so we're gonna just number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, what do you think?
All right, let's check it out. I like the sad, scary one, number 8.
Number 8, I kind of like him too. That would be a lot of fun.
I like the idea of him kind of being hidden, sad, and scared, or like not sad, but just that posture.
He could have a little bit more of a character to him, kind of in the way that like a Sasquatch or a Bigfoot.
And I can't see number 4.
Number 4 is more Sharky Mantis.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Totally nowhere near the prompt at all whatsoever.
No. It's just that the tool options window is
covered. No, I know. Damn you, tool options.
I like the gesture in 7 makes it feel like he's coming for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something about the anatomy in 6 is really weird.
That's the
chicken. It's got like a chicken kind of vibe. I really like it. I think like 6 and 5 put together might be like a bulky version. Dude,
well, 5 is definitely 5 is the one I was thinking geeked out freako. Like he's more like jittery squirrel kind of vibe.
Right.
He's like, that way he could be like always running, and that's why it's hard to get like a good picture of him. You have to remember, a big part of this is they're like blurry in the distance.
Yeah, well then
create a blur
between. I would say 8 if that's 100% where you're going, because that dude could blend in to like trees.
Yeah, you're right.
He could blend into any sort of like pillar like object.
Okay. So that's.
But maybe some of the characteristics from your other ones,
Yeah. I'm thinking before I like draw all over this. So okay, we like 8 is like the base, and then we like the anatomy of 6, and maybe the kind of like, definitely the striping of 5.
Yeah, I like the overlapping of the fur is what it feels like. It feels like an abominable snowman. You know what I mean? Some sort like it's in the Antarctic. It's a big heaping character.
Yeah, there'd be lots of snow on him.
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah.
And maybe that's what he does. Since he's got his bag of presents, could be like a skin bag.
Oh yeah.
So like kind of incorporating your more like violent. Yeah, that would be fun. So it's a little bit of everything, but 8 is kind of like the dominant framework that we're gonna go.
Like it.
All right.
I like it, dude. Yeah. Yeah, because that's that's like something that's like creepypasta, like Cryptid. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, it's okay. There we go. So we're gonna do a little snapshot.
I like it.
Where are you at, Matt?
Man, I've got my second sketch here with the same framework. And this one's more like kind of chupacabra feeling. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's good.
Like right here.
Yeah.
Right. And it's because, you're going big. big and heaping, I'm doing maybe a little more like Chupacabra cryptid, kind of like the leaner. It doesn't really
Yeah,
match
no,
the.
I like that though. I like that. It's very different.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I've got to bring the elements in. I don't have any colors yet, but I've added some of the fins here and the arms from this thing, and making those like making his skin white and then blood red and then blood on his fringes. Maybe he's got white horns. Just to add to the patterning, I'm going to add a little bit of clothing right now, and I might go a little Krampus on it, But I kind of like the idea of him being like he jumps around and then like eats these people and poops out coal versions.
Oh,
of
I
them.
like the yeah. You were saying the antlers to make the hat. I like that a lot, dude.
Yeah, the antlers
That's
to make
really
the
cool.
hat, and it's all powered by whatever this sacred witchcraft blood diamond is, whatever that is. the blood diamond of Christmas past. So I think I'll just use this as my base idea, and I mean, won't be matching it, but that's my visual
Be a big
prompt.
old Wumpy Lumpkins.
That's my visual prompt.
See, it's good to work out ideas like this. And this, I mean, honestly, this is what I miss about like art department. You know what I mean? Sitting with friends, sitting with some great artists, chatting over weird anatomy, coming up with ideas.
Chatting over, sloppy steaks.
Sloppy steaks. Good old sloppy steaks.
Put that guy right here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. All right.
Always draw too big.
Oh, really? Me
Yeah,
too, dude. Me too.
It's just like where I'm always shrinking it down because I'm always like,
oh, dude, I draw everything so big. I feel so stupid, especially whenever I see people that just like in figure drawing, my whole sheet is like a torso, and I'm like, but dude, I can't even fit the person on the paper.
I always like I'm always shrinking it down because it just gets too big.
Mm-hmm. Let's just get weird, man. I'm just going torso. I'm going sphere. Are we still sketching? Oh, you're still sketching?
No, I'm working on like a proper design sketch.
Nice. I'm going to, I think, maybe just go like blue sky with it. I'm going to roll off of my design and see if I can capture some of the walrus worm qualities I want.
I'm not going to commit to a 3D on this one.
You're going full sketch the whole time.
I'm just going to go full sketch mode.
Dude, that's what's up. That'll be cool.
Well, like I said, I'm been on a drawing kick. I want to keep drawing. I want to get stronger at drawing.
It is really fun. I picked up my iPad.
I also have my project for my demo for my students. So that's also eating up a lot of like time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What are your 3 prompts this term for class? The first one was the guardian of the ever expanding gate or ever expanding portal. And then we did the cantina creature again. And
What,
then
like Star Wars?
yeah, Star Wars. And
Nice.
then third week has been Tortured Souls. I honestly, I've been recycling a lot of the same prompts, so I need to.
I mean, dude, they're really good prompts.
I mean, they're really good prompts, and they're very open. So
You're the person that gets bored of them. You got to remember that, you know.
yeah, exactly. But they're really. But I'll tell you what, I give out the same prompts, but I do not get back the same results.
Yeah, right.
Everybody comes up with something different,
That's the thing.
and that's why I love it too. It's like they're very open, and sometimes I'll do that too. Is like when I'm kind of bored of stuff. I'll go back to those prompts. Yeah, Cantina's great because you instantly kind of like have a framework.
Yeah.
Cantina.
I mean, not to mention they had like just a full blown '80s werewolf in the cantina. So there's
Yeah, I
some,
mean, so it's like literally anything you want to do.
yeah,
But
there's
again,
some range.
every student does something different,
Yeah.
and that's what I love. Is like that's what creativity is.
Dude, I'm just going like freehand weirdo blue sky, and I think in like 30 minutes I'll probably have an idea of what I like. That's the thing about this project. Like whenever we decided the prompt, I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be weird. This will be fun to just make some weird stuff," you know?
It's so open. Like Santa Claus cryptid creature. I mean, that could be anything.
Yeah, I mean, you start thinking about like like the folk horror movies with they have the origin of like their monster creating your basic Judeo-Christian holiday or something that's like thousands of years old, and you're like, oh, that's cool. That's what I'm thinking of.
Say it could be like our hero Rex Banner. He gets
Rex better.
right. That's such a cool name. He gets like caught in a snowstorm trying to rescue somebody, right? They were out hiking or skiing, and then they got avalanched off to the side, and uh, they have supplies, but time is limited. But maybe their
Time is limited.
time is limited, and their phones are dying, and they're gonna miss out on their one of their daughter's recitals. Like
It's all about the recitals too.
it's really what it is. It's like you don't love me, Dad.
My recitals.
Maybe the dad has to do the recital.
Maybe it's a father-daughter recital.
Oh, dude. And he's already missed the last one, and it was like devastating.
It was devastating.
It was devastating. My inner Californian comes out when I'm pitching. Yes.
Yo, here, bring us up split screenies.
Oh, you're like, I'm tired of looking at it.
Well, I mean, we just can't see what you're doing.
Oh, yeah. It's because James isn't here. That's the thing is I've come to rely on him.
James is the man.
He is the man.
I'm just going full Gumby on this.
You're going to go full Mondo.
I'm going full Gumby.
Yeah, see, like...
Okay.
See, this is worked out the scale. This is about what I'm thinking. It's like freaking huge, man.
Ooh, I like it. Yeah.
He's like, I saw him. He was as big as a house.
Santa's the Claus, as big as the house.
He's as big as a house. Maybe a little bit smaller. Scale is everything, man. It changes how you see things. Yeah, see, that's a little bit more reasonable. It's like, oh man, Frankie Jordan. What major did you guys take in school to get where you're at? Illustration and animation? ? Matt, you want to go first?
Man, I went to Gnomon and did their 2-year digital production courses, I guess. That's how I got into all this, for sure. They're the way forward.
I have a degree in theater and film study. That was my major and minor in college. So I have a BA from school that shall not be named. And then I have also completed the CG certificate at Gnomon when I graduated in 2010. So I did the 2-year program, left, got into the industry, and then I came back to teach, where I've been teaching for 9 years. Oh, that's how I met Matt here.
It's true.
He took my class.
I took his class.
So the answer is we do not have a degree specialized in illustration and animation. I've been drawing my whole life. I didn't take it seriously until I decided to go to Gnomon.
That is basically what happened with me. I've been drawing forever, and then whenever I was applying for Gnomon, they were like, well, we need to see a bunch of drawings. And so I just went to the local coffee shop every day and, picked up the magazines that were there, and then I drew a person or an animal from those magazines and put them in my portfolio and submitted them.
Yeah, I was working at Borders.
Oh.
I was working at Borders, and man, I would just come home and draw every day, and then I slowly built up a portfolio, and that's what I submitted to Gnomon. They accepted me, and then I did the 2-year program, and it was really hard.
It was very difficult.
It was very hard.
It was awesome, though.
It was so cool. I met all my friends there. It was nice to be around like-minded people. And then your eyes are just open, man. So, origin stories.
Origin stories.
Origin stories with Matt and Jared. And dude, in our time after Gnomon, we've actually had some career stuff.
Yeah, we've done a bunch of. I mean, dude, you've done a bunch of cool things. That's for sure, and you know, that's awesome.
Yeah, man. That's kind of trippy when you think about it. We've actually had some cool gigs. Matt worked on Venom and Rampage.
That's right.
And It Chapter 2.
Yeah.
Matt's also working on some cool NDA stuff right now.
It's really fun.
It's really fun.
On a bunch of fun stuff right now.
He's having a good time.
I like it. Okay, so I've decided to scrap what I had going and just start from some basic
throw my computer out the window.
because it's, you know, I mean, with the thing like this, I don't have it nailed down. I have an idea, and then you just explore in 3D and see what works. You know, see what's hitting the visual cues that you like.
JC, hello and welcome.
What up?
See you again. Yes. Yeah, man. I'm gonna work on some pretty cool stuff, some bucket list stuff. Stuff blow your mind.
And it keeps coming.
Keeps on coming, baby.
Keeps coming.
Keeps coming. Very exciting things coming down the line.
Yeah, the My Little Pony stuff is going to be dope.
Dude, I can't talk about it yet.
Yeah, are we not supposed to?
Oh, man. Well, let me tell you, I read the script. There we go.
It's an interesting, very weird idea, and it's going to be hard to make it work. And that's why it's fun.
That's why it's fun. There we go. It's very, very big.
He's a big man.
He's a big guy. So right now I'm just working out basic anatomy.
Yeah, trying to figure out what's working where's the locomotion happening.
It's real tempting to jump into details and all that stuff, but you gotta build the structure first. His name is Lanny Bruce.
Okay.
I don't know.
I like it.
That was his name. It was Lanny, and
His name was Lanny Bruce.
His name was Lanny.
A spruce. And he called his mother his father's brother, and we never saw him in truce.
We never saw him again.
What is this called here? What are we doing? Santa Claus. Okay.
Santa Claus.
I'm
Santa.
making a new folder here.
Yeah. It's tusks. Okay. Everything changes when you throw a body next to it. So like get some scale in there. You know, it'll change how you think.
It'll change how your brain works.
It'll change how your brain melts. Lower that opacity. Oh, psh. Santa Claus. I just started school and I really enjoy digital media working with Photoshop. Seems like schools in my area are either graphic design, animation, or illustration. Yeah, graphic design is everywhere. Everybody teaches graphic design. Nothing wrong with that. Graphic design is its own like art set.
Yeah, you've got to be into that.
And like kudos. I just need to make monsters. That's just me.
Yeah.
Animation is amazing, just hard. Like drawing is hard enough, and then drawing the same thing over and over and over again,
Yeah,
it's really hard, man.
it's rough.
It's really rough. Illustration is also hard. Everything is hard. So once I get my first pass here, I like to tint it kind of with a burnt umber, like a nice kind of red, kind of brownish hue, and then I'll lower the opacity. Notice I like to work on like a warmer tone over like paper white. I don't know why. I just find that that's more comfortable. Drawing on white paper was always like terrifying for me. You got a little skull.
Yibbidoo.
Yitty goody goo.
You got some show tunes going on in the background?
Oh man, yeah, I wasn't sure if you could hear them or not.
Yeah, what is that? What's going on over there?
This is like lo-fi, spooky over the garden wall, but not over.
Oh, cool, cool.
Wasn't sure if you could hear it or not.
Well, yeah, I can hear it much better now.
Well, because I kicked it up a little bit.
You know, I punched
you.
it in a little bit, Your Honor.
I just, just kicked it up a little bit.
There was nothing I could do. Ah, okay, I got it. So they started seeing this beast in ancient times in their tribe, and then they started dressing like it as a form
of, as a way to appease it.
Yeah, and that is
that's really good. That's a good connection.
That's where we're going with that.
Yeah, that's really smart.
I like that idea.
Because
people.
That's a perfectly good reason. And so they start dressing up like it. The legend changes over lots of time.
Yeah.
It's perfect, dude.
See you later, man. Have a good night.
What your little... Oh, yeah, man. Thanks for hanging out with us.
I'm going to pump some walrus into this big man now that I've got a little bit of a direction here.
Walruses are so weird.
Some big folds. Fold me up, Father.
The man's got a lot of folds.
The man needs a couple of folds.
A man needs something in his life, and that he needs to fold. Yeah, there we go. And part of it is tusks, and the other part is like eels. Again, like we're saying, eels attached to his face.
Oh, that's cool.
Like hagworms that are just like latched on.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe it's a symbiotic relationship somehow. Maybe he's got a heart condition, high blood pressure. Like, Jesus.
He's got to take statins.
He's got to take statins.
Yeah, fucking blob man over here. Let's go. Just gonna add some really weird features that don't make a lot of sense. Going in my own way. I'm feeling good about it.
It's a good idea.
Just to get weird, you know?
Just get like a little freaky.
Just get a little weird.
Just have one of those like little freaky things.
There we go.
He's got like a little bit of a round belly, but not like over exaggerated.
I mean, I think it's the perfect amount.
My man over here is like, holy shit. Holy. And that's how it becomes the ho ho ho.
No. That's funny.
It's our movie. We can do whatever we want.
Oh, yeah.
We can do whatever the hell we want.
We can say whatever the hell we want.
It's past 10 p.m. And we can drink if you want, and you can say whatever the hell you want. It's currently 11:20 where you're at. Thanks for hanging out with us, you little night owl.
Who is it? Oh, yeah, that's what time it is for me as well. Oh, no, that's not true. It's 10:20.
Oh.
I'm a liar. Thank you for hanging out.
Thanks for hanging out with us. Your friendship means everything to me.
Your friendship means the world to me.
Let's get spooky, baby. Yeah, he's just a big, brutish guy. Maybe a little shy.
He's a little shy.
A little shy.
Won't take his shirt off in the locker room, kind of thing.
Poor guy. Just a little. He's just a little shy. Do I give him a big fluffy tail?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, thank God.
Yeah. Big time.
Oh, man, I was so worried.
Yeah. Got to be a big fluffy tail.
A big old fluffy tail.
A big old fluffy tail now.
It drags on the ground behind him, kind of thing. Does it have spikes on the tail?
I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, try it out.
I think he needs little spikes.
Yeah, give him some spikes, man.
Little spikes, man. He earned them.
The boy has earned his spikes.
Got a little spiky tail.
The boy's got a spiky tail. Santa Claus.
Santa Claus. Yeah, he's just a big kind of scaredy boy. Oh, Matt, you're making some progress. Look, he's got some tusks.
Yeah, he's got some tusks. We've got some horns blocked in. I'm mixing like skeletal walrus. I started giving him two legs here a couple of seconds ago. Just gonna block some forms in and see if I'm liking it. We gotta get into Santa Claus territory, and there's gotta be some resemblance, right? But it is it's like a silly little cryptid, right? So we don't know how real does it have to be.
I mean, there's a little bit of kind of like fantasy injected in there.
Right? Like that's the whole thing, is that it's a little far-fetched.
Like Japanese ghosts and cryptids.
Yeah.
They always have like a silly thing, like they follow you, and if you clap, they scare you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're getting lit. Bloop.
I don't know what that person's trying to say.
Oh, that was a spammy kind of thing. Like, no, thank you. I can do bad all by myself. Yeah, he's just a big, hairy, scary boy. He's kind of a big, sad boy. Oh, you know what?
Chicken butt.
Oh, man, I'm thinking of orangutan.
Ooh, yeah.
The big, meaty hawks on the side of their faces.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, that's walrus-like.
Very close. And they got them. The bigger the better, really. So this is kind of my second marker pass. My first one's kind of on top of the anatomy, and then this is kind of my like rough on top of the rough.
The rough atop the rough, my
The
lord.
rough on top of the rough, which I then colorize to another warm hue. And I'll just introduce you to my primary drawing philosophy, which is that drawing is redrawing.
That's 100% accurate.
Sculpting is resculpting. Writing is rewriting.
And wiping
Is yes, sir. Gotta get it all.
Pokemon.
You know, I was just out there. I was camping, and I had a few drinks, maybe 10, 12. And I looked out there, and I saw the gosh darndest thing.
You know, Pokemon.
It was big and furry, and it had a stack of its victims.
All right, I am taking a fiver. I will be back in half a minute.
Okay, we'll see you soon. Hi, it's me, Jared. Hello. Oh, thanks so much, Alex. Yeah, so rough on top of a rough. And then I'll just drop the opacity down again. That gives me all my structure. And for this, I just like to use the mechanical pencil for this. It just has a nice roughness. And then I'll draw all over again. And helpful kind of hint that I was taught was that when building your structure, you build back to front. And then when drawing, you draw front to back. So then when you ink front to back. I don't know if that's helpful to anybody, but that's kind of like how I learned to draw. And start working out those eyes. And I should probably have more reference up. This is my like overall anatomy scene when I'm sculpting. I'll just dump all my anatomy reference into one huge pure ref file. So whenever I'm focusing on anatomy, I just pull this up. While that's saving, I'll just keep drawing. I'm thinking of like walrus eyes because they have kind of like weird kind of bug eyes. Let me grab some walrus reference. They're so weird and just human enough to be really uncomfortable. It's like kind of close. Bloodshot, kind of beady, weird eyes. It's got this tusk in front of here. And his nose is going to be in between. Nostrils on either side, split kind of down the middle. Find the center line. Other tusk is behind this form. Other eye on the other side. I want to do a little bit of a brow. So I get out kind of all my energy, all my kind of creative energy out in the beginning when I'm doing sketches and rough ideas. But then when it comes to doing this kind of work, I slow down a little bit. Oh, Matt.
Hello, human beings.
Matt's a human being. We're all just humans.
We're all just beings and a human.
I was just looking at walrus eyes.
Dude, I know. They're weird, right?
It's so weird.
Like, I mean, even like horses' eyes. I mean, dude, cow eyes. They're all weird. Pigeon eyes. Love pigeon eyes.
Yeah. Pigeon eyes are, bonkers. Why? Wait, what's up with pigeon eyes?
Man, they just have like the weird kind of like oval shape in their iris. They have all these different kinds of racing pigeons that have these different eyes, and these people pay like high dollar to get these rare breeds of racing pigeons.
I'm looking into this.
They have these crazy eyes.
Weird. Racing pigeon eye? Can you find like, oh my god.
Yeah, do you see some?
Well, I don't. Is that right?
Yeah, so there's different kinds of, I mean, that's insane, but there's different kinds of racing pigeons. And they have these misshapen eyes that are...
That's weird. Oh god, look at that.
Yeah. You had one a second ago, but they're like squished.
Oh, they're kind of
like huge iris space. Yeah, this kind of angled. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah, the angled up alien like this right here.
Oh, weird. Let me.
It's angled up, right? This guy.
Oh, I see. Oh, weird.
Right, so it's this kind of cylindrical, like angled shape on both eyes, and you can see it over here, like the orientation of the cornea and stuff. It's very interesting, like that. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah, look at that thing.
That's crazy, dude.
That looks totally alien and weird.
Isn't that crazy?
God.
I love that.
It's like the more you dive into how weird everything is,
everything just becomes
even stranger.
Yeah.
It's like curiosity is a muscle, and you keep flexing it, and it just gets weirder.
I'm flexing on them.
Yeah, like the other day I learned that crocodiles have these holes under their necks. Did you hear about that? That was
sorry, what'd you say?
Crocodiles have holes in their necks that they flex.
Oh, for like buoyancy?
For mating, possibly.
That's cool.
They have they have weird holes in their necks. Just trying to find holes in necks.
You might.
No. For real.
No, I'm just saying you might want to make sure you're typing.
I'm typing the right.
Crocodiles or whatever it is you're trying to show.
No. Look. They actually have these little like pockets right here.
Oh, that's cool. Is that how they make some of those guttural noises? I bet. Huh?
Maybe.
Those like barks that they do. Those are those crazy barks. Dude, they have some of the best guttural noises.
Oh, the best.
I mean, they're also living dinosaurs, right?
They are dinosaurs. They're older than dinosaurs.
Years, they're like apex predators, man.
So crazy. Predators. And they'll just like take your hand off.
Yeah, they'll twist it.
They'll do a twist. Like, how badass do you have to be for evolution to be like, nah, you're good.
You're good. Yeah, right.
Like humans, it took us like 200,000 years. And we're still like in our brains are getting bigger.
My brain is not getting bigger.
No, mine is shrinking. And it might even be a little smooth.
Oh, yeah. No peaks or valleys on this one.
Ah, the dogs.
Uh-oh. Dog zone.
Simon usually hangs with me, but tonight he wanted out.
But tonight he chose violence.
He chose anarchy.
I'm honestly kind of feeling how goofy and like 80s guy is feeling.
What are you doing? Did you hear that? What are you doing? What are you doing? Come here.
Oh, is it the big man?
Oh, it's the big man. Hold on.
There he is. Bring him up.
Oh.
Hey, dude.
What, Matt? You want to see Matt? Okay.
Ah!
There he is.
What's up, man?
He says there's two of you. He sees the little like in picture. What are you doing? Ah. Hi, little man.
Good night, Daddy.
Good night, buddy.
Daddy, Mom says I can sleep in your bed.
Oh yeah.
Because Daddy, I ate on my foot today, and Mommy gave me chocolate, and Mommy gave me a candy.
Yeah, good job, buddy.
Mom said I need to eat Mom gave me regular milk, and then she gave me chocolate milk.
Right on, buddy. Have a good night. That's what it's like.
Cute.
Yeah, eventually you stop wiping their butts and they talk to you.
Oh man, and then that's where it all starts.
Our friend Kyle Brown just had a baby.
Just had a brand new baby.
Had a brand new baby girl.
Yeah. Congratulations, Grace and Kyle Brown.
We've had the great pleasure of working with Kyle. He's been a friend of ours for many, many years.
Little girl, right?
Little girl named Emma.
So cute.
That girl
adorable.
is going to learn everything about Star Wars.
Oh, man. Oh, man. First thing she draws is going to be something from episode 1.
She's going to like draw Boba Fett. That'll be like her first. And that'll be because Kyle's like standing over her, like you are drawing Boba Fett.
Yeah, you are doing this right now.
You are going to draw Boba Fett or no cookie. Man, it's so awesome. Like right now, I got him into Dragon Ball Z. We just watch Dragon Ball Z all day.
That's awesome, dude.
So cool.
Whenever I was young, me and my buddy would record it and then just play it on fast forward.
Because it would take forever.
Yeah.
The new series is a little better about that.
Oh, there's a new series.
It's the new old series. Dragon Ball Super.
Oh yeah, Dragon Ball Super. So the new old series.
Yeah, it's the new old series.
Gotcha.
It's very good. But man, I remember when waiting for those episodes to come out. God, why are walrus eyes so weird?
Man, everything's weird.
It's like if you really like look at something and study it.
Yeah, everything becomes weird.
'Cause,
Especially whenever you look at your face in the mirror for the
oh
first
God,
time.
never do that.
I remember right before my freshman year of college, I looked in the mirror and I realized that my face was asymmetrical before I even knew what that meant.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm a freak, dude. I am a freak.
Some like knotted dreads. Man, I want chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk, huh?
Dude,
That's what
little dude loves chocolate milk, man.
Oh, the little man loves
Little
chocolate.
man loves chocolate milk, and I'm like, I want chocolate milk.
Have you given him strawberry milk? Because that's still a thing.
Dude.
Does he like that?
Oh, he does.
Dude, I remember being fascinated just by putting food coloring in my milk.
Oh, it was the best. And you were
Like my mom would keep me occupied. I'd be like, I want blue milk today. And she'd be like, okay, honey. She'd pull out like the, the food coloring. So sweet.
it's the little things. Then when you get older, you're like, I want a 401k. He said walruses are so weird, man.
What?
Walruses. What? I have it up in reference, and it just
Dude, they're just these weird tubes.
they're just the weirdest animals.
That's what's incredible about them. They're just these weird tubes.
God. Like, what the hell is wrong with them? I mean, look at this dude's nostrils.
I know. They're incredible.
So weird.
I love them.
Everything is weird, the Jared and Matt story.
Everything is weird. The Jared and Matt story.
What do you think is weird?
Yeah.
Again with the tubes. These guys with the tubes.
I know, man. Well, here's the deal. Tubes are the best. And everybody knows that.
Everybody knows tubes are superior.
Tell me, why are like spiders scary? Because they got tube little legs. Why are like snakes scary? Because they got tubes and then they got fangs, and those fangs are tubes. You know what I mean? It's just tubes.
Yeah, but they're tapered tubes.
They're tubes.
Yeah, but they're tapered.
But they're tubes.
They are tubes. But they're tubes.
Tubes.
Tubes. Here we go. But they're tubes. Yeah, man. I learned that tarantulas, they don't actually pump blood into their legs. It's like a hydraulic, and it's like pulling the leg in and out. So that's why when they die, their legs curl up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spiders are crazy.
Spiders are weird, man.
Yeah. I mean, they are the thing that I'm scared of the most, I would say. But I am, I'm also fascinated by them, and I've done several spider models, and man, just the research, it still gets me every time. I'm like, oh my god, these things are so scary.
Yeah, the deeper you go, the weirder it gets.
Yeah, and the whole, I don't know, just the biology behind them is really cool. Like those really prehistoric book lungs they have, and you get, it's called the cephalothorax. It's like the head and the torso and the abdomen kind of all in one, and you have all of these little intricate like valves, kind of like a heart, that pump into these different things in the arachnid body. It's really interesting. It's also really interesting that basically bigger, scarier versions of them are in the ocean.
Yeah, that's what's crazy. It's like
I don't like that.
You don't like crabs.
I just don't. I mean, spiders on my body. No thank you.
Sea spiders.
Those things are big too.
Creepy.
Massive.
Yes. Horrifying. Horrifying animals. I don't know, man. I think you can't. Spiders are scary, but they are not as scary as scorpions.
Oh, dude, scorpions aren't scary at all.
No, come on.
They're not.
Scorpions,
Not to me.
not for you.
Not to me.
Not for you.
Dude, spiders are terrifying to me. If I see a scorpion, I'm like, I don't give a shit about that thing.
What?
It ain't a spider, dude.
Their stinger can literally kill you.
That's a regular ass insect. I mean, have you ever seen a scorpion?
Yeah, they have pinchers for mouths.
I know, but it's okay, dude. It's just a scorpion.
See, I don't know where this is coming from because
They don't move like spiders.
Characters.
They don't do anything like spiders do.
But look, one of your favorite characters from Mortal Kombat is named after an insect, and that's Liu Kang.
And that's the Luatus cangamus of butterfly.
Lou. I love how his name is just Lou.
Yeah. My favorite part in the original Mortal Kombat movie is whenever Liu Kang wakes up and he's got a telegram from his grandfather, and it says, Liu Kang, brother, dead. I love that movie so much. That's just like pinnacle. It's just
how did it get to him? He's on a mystical island.
No, they're not.
Oh no, that was before.
Yeah. Yeah, don't. Hey man, be careful.
Burned Out Embers is saying lobsters got weird mouths.
Oh yeah, dude. Lobsters got super weird mouths.
Show me a lobster mouth.
Dude, Jared, do you remember whenever I told you about the xenomorph goose mouth?
Yeah.
Goose mouth?
Goose?
Not goose.
Like,
yeah, I mean lobsters, spiders.
It's just like hard to tell what's going on. Like I'm looking at this is you Google a lobster mouth.
Yeah, I mean, dude, that looks like a tarantula's mouth, dude. Yeah, I mean, it has an extra segment in their pedipalp.
This looks like one of their claws.
Oh, here, go down one.
Well, that's a
thing. Oh, crap.
Look at that thing right there.
Yo, that dude's ready to hang out. That dude's ready to hang out. What's that guy doing?
Your brain doesn't really know what it's looking at.
Well, it has a lot to do with how everything just has a flash directly on it. Ooh. What part of the body are we looking at, right?
I don't know, but it's like they get those little teeth.
The boy's got them teeth.
I don't know, man. I just make monsters by looking at stuff. Ah, but lobsters are so cute.
Lobsters are not cute.
They're cute, and I would befriend one. You wouldn't befriend a lobster?
I mean, I would be friends with a lobster. I wouldn't eat one though. It's prison food.
Oh, well, you have experience.
We're just gonna leave it right
Yeah, I'm not going any deeper.
That works. We're just gonna leave it right there. Mm-hmm.
That's right.
I like it, boys.
I'm not going to elaborate.
Okay. I wonder how like verbose scripting is in ZBrush. You know, like the Z script language. Like how verbose is it? Like, can you make a button that has like, you know, multiple keyboard commands in succession? Like, I want to know that. You know, like kind of a like a Photoshop, what's it called? A droplet. To where
Yeah.
you record your action, and the action is like.
Well, those are called macros in ZBrush.
Well, oh yeah.
You can record a macro, but as for like scripting, man, I have no idea.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I wonder like how, and for some reason I can't think of what it is right now, but there is something that I do all the time for production in this software, and it's like 3 or 4 steps, and I'm just like, bro, can you just script like these 4 commands to do these to do this thing that I always have to do, you know?
Is it like what, ZBrush and?
Like I said, I can't remember exactly, but yeah, I would say it's just like some basic thing, you know what I mean? Yeah, like, I don't know, ZBrush project. I mean, that's not it. I don't know what it is.
When you're thinking of it, I mean, you can definitely record a macro, which is just like recording actions, which is, you know, pretty similar to Photoshop.
And can you apply that to?
I mean, you make that macro a button. You could apply a hotkey to that button.
Okay, so let's say.
But if you're talking about like going into the actual scripting language.
No, I don't know what a macro is. I don't know.
Okay, macro, like, dude, I've got my cube here. Like, please, I if anybody out there knows better than me, please. Macros are here, so you can record a macro, and they actually have some kind of already built in there, which is like center mesh to world, or apply round corners to mask, append eyes. So it's just like it applies a black cube to your eye, right? So they've already got some macros in there, but I don't know about like recording macros. You can make your own that do the same thing.
Interesting. I wonder what the limitations are, you know?
Same here. I've never really dived into it.
We'll have to look that up.
We're gonna have to like dive deep. I know. I'm sure Pablo or Mike Pavlovich should have dived into that.
Oh yeah,
because they know everything.
Because they slam.
They slam hard.
They slam hard.
They slam hard. Those guys know everything. I'm just making some claws. Santa Claus.
Yeah, super weird direction on this one.
Hello.
I wanted to do something really weird, so I'm getting there.
Mine's maybe not as weird as I should have gone, but
Well,
it feels appropriate.
Dude, that thing is looking awesome. Though,
Thanks,
dude.
buddy.
Yeah, that's looking sick, dude.
Yeah, he's got kind of like, he's got hair that kind of like shaggies down and mats together. And he just gets like snow on him all the time. Again, I love this program. It just makes it so much fun to draw.
Oh yeah, you're in Krita, right?
Krita. Krita?
Krita?
Maybe we call it Krita.
I've been calling it Krita. I don't know what it's called.
I thought it was Krita.
I don't know. It just seems like a Krita. Maybe it's Krita.
Love that movie. Love that movie. Kritas and Kritas 2.
Yeah, Kritas and Kritas 2.
I thought it was like Krita.
Yeah, like Creed.
Like
Hold Me Now.
Like Hold Me Now. Warm my heart. Most of his anatomy just gets covered up in fur anyway. I'm just such a happy boy.
Who's a big happy boy?
Who's a big happy scary monster?
Who's a big happy scary boy?
Just a big happy scary boy. Man, I don't know. Would you ever want to be a walrus in your life?
No, I mean, not even close.
Justin actually has some useful stuff. It's basically recording a sequence of buttons / shortcuts that you can replay by assigning a shortcut to it. Like on Photoshop, I use it to do things like frequency separation. I don't know what frequency separation is, but that sounds cool. Man,
Yeah,
that's like the title of an action movie, is it not? Frequency separation.
Yeah, starring Ryan. Oh, hey, what's up, Justin?
Yeah.
My man.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Who's my big father? You want to play some Warzone after this, bro? What's up? That's my homie, dude.
He's the homie.
That's the homie, bro.
The homie, bro.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and like add the little flesh cloaks, and then I'm gonna call it.
You add a little flesh cloak and then call it.
You know, just as a block in, as a weird idea. We're all having a good time. You know, everybody's playing their mom's band. That's how it works. I don't know what that means, so don't ask me.
Yeah, this is fun. Santa Claus. Santa Claus.
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus. He will kill you with his claws. Oh yeah, man! I got to show you where I'm at with the demo. Because I want to get your opinion on stuff.
With the what?
With that demo, that guy that I was working on. I'm gonna blow your mind here in a little bit. Nah, I'm not gonna blow your mind. Might blow your mind. I don't know. That'd be cool.
Yo, let me know whenever it's ready.
Okay. I just can't stop drawing.
Yeah. What's the demo? I've
Hold on.
probably seen it. I don't remember it. Can we still be friends?
Okay, there we go. Well, it's let me pull it up real quick. I got him.
Oh wow, what is all this shit?
Here it is, man.
Oh my god, Jared.
Oh. Right?
Bro, that's nasty.
Dude, hear me out. Ready? Watch this. Ready?
Don't. See, it's
Oh,
not to. Oh, but you're doing it anyway. No way, dude. That's nasty.
it's done.
That's something nasty.
Whew. Man. Journey of 1,000 miles to get to this point.
That is something nasty, bro.
No, it's this guy right here. Boop.
Oh yeah, Turtle Elk Man.
Yeah, Turtle-Elk Man. So, so far I've just been like splitting him up.
Yeah, dude, the shelling looks great. Yeah.
Still sculpting all that, but I've got topology and UVs on it.
Oh, cool.
And then I've split apart the head here.
Yeah.
Well, reworked the eyes. I added tusks.
Yeah.
Because I thought that would be kind of fun too. And then I've got pretty much most of it retopped.
Yeah, that's great, man. The hands look awesome.
And same with the legs. I still got to do the body and stuff. But the head. Oh, and then I'm blocking in the little village.
Yes, dude.
Because we talked about that, and it was such a cool idea.
Yeah.
And I thought it would be like a fun exercise in getting to do some like environment, but like do it on a creature.
Yeah, I love the distorted kind of, proportions there. That's
Yeah,
really...
it's kind of whimsical and silly, and so I thought that might kind of work with it. So I'll kind of build this out as I'm going. Thought that would be kind of fun to play with. And then maybe I'll build like a staircase that's kind of like going down. Like this guy's not going anywhere.
Dude, that's gonna be awesome though.
It's still coming together, but I tried some options on the face, and that's what I wanted to get your feedback on.
Dude,
okay.
So can I, before you show me the versions, can
Yeah.
I ask you one thing?
Yeah.
Can you hit me with the tusks, but make them like half the size? Like keep going. Yeah, just to see. I just want to see. Yeah, push them back in there, maybe.
You think they should like curl around?
No, I really just wanted to see the difference because
they're a little dominating.
Well, the thing is that they work, but they do take away from the character of the like. If you isolate your head, there's so much character in the head, and the tusks, they definitely add something. But whenever they're that big, I don't know. I mean, it could be as simple as.
No, I agree with you. Yeah, no, I totally agree. Just trying out. I was literally just tossing them in there very quickly. So not
Dude,
very.
I know, but like let's get a profile. Silhouette. Back it up. Yeah, look at that. And so back it up, and let's see what they looked like before, right?
Where is it? Well, I went through quite a bit here, so you can see I've still got.
Yeah. I think they were right there.
They were like here.
Yeah. And so on that silhouette, it does look cool. It looks super cool. It does.
kind of matches the swooping.
Yeah, I like it. Well,
You like it bigger?
And even look at the that looks great. It's just one of those things like it's like one of the things that stood out. I was like, I wonder what they would look like if they were smaller, or maybe if they were like way fatter, like a woolly mammoth or something. Because it's there and it adds to the silhouette, but it's like, okay, like what else can it?
What else can we try? No, you gotta try things, otherwise you're not gonna. It makes what's fun when it's fat is that if it makes let me give it a epic pen real quick. So when you do little draw over, is it kind of makes a X right here?
Yeah,
it's kind of a fun.
Dude, yeah, I mean, shit, maybe even flare it out to match kind of the
horns,
arms. Just see. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I mean, he's getting devilish right there, dude.
Well, I don't want him to be devilish because he's kind of like he's a docile spirit, I think.
But he's also like he's like the nice guy, but he's like not to fuck with me.
Yeah, he could kill you if he moved.
Like, dude, even just like 10 degrees. That's sick.
Yeah, that helps a lot.
That's sick, dude.
Yeah.
And see that's like design 101. Like whenever you get down to like the nitty gritty, you're in like the 5% zone. You're like,
you're like tweaking.
Like the lips need to be a little higher. The eyes are too big. All these little things. Like, it's so weird.
Okay, ready for the options?
Let's do it.
All right, option 1, I thought I'd go with like bird beak.
Yeah, that's not gonna lie, that's pretty sweet, dude.
I kind of like it too. Okay, but here's the thing: is all the versions are gonna do this to you, right? Bird beak. That's 1. 2 is well, I don't have 2. I've got 3. There you go. A weird kind of like shark nose.
Yeah, like little shark nose. Yeah.
Did I? I thought I had another one. Oh man. And then this is more like moose.
Yeah, I think that moose is the strongest and bird beak is the most striking. Let's see that between the bird beak. Yeah. So that is really cool, but you have to decide if that's like your personality.
Yeah, I mean, because it totally changes. Okay, so there's bird.
It's very chimeric, right? So
yeah, there's moose.
Dude, hold on. Turn the layer back on.
What? This one?
Yeah, and then put it at 50. Like, is there something there?
That's kind of cool too.
You could almost marry some of it, dude.
I know, that's so weird.
Yeah.
No, I don't like that one. But I did the one that
I do like the moose, man. I like the full moose.
I did do one where it was cow. Let me turn that off.
Let's see the cow. I want to.
Well, it didn't save with it, but there we go. But cow is something like this, where it's like flatter.
Oh man, like a bull. I mean?
Yeah, bull.
Now that is nasty. So the whenever you have like the bird and the moose, you're looking at more elegant, more intelligent. Whenever you're going for the bull, you're looking at more alpha male.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know. That looks.
It feels stronger. Yeah, isn't that weird?
And I bet you if you made the horns smaller with that and thicker, it'd be like, just take them to Bull Town. You know what I mean? Give them a cigarette, dude. Dude, I've got to say, the one thing that I love the most about Alex Alvarez, he has a bunch of incredible qualities, but his artwork, his dudes are always smoking cigarettes, and I'm just like, that's my man right there. You pop a cigarette in his mouth.
I think bird makes him wise. I think it adds some wisdom.
Yeah, it makes him like more sophisticated, right?
Yeah. So okay, that's bird, and then we liked moose.
Yeah, same. Yeah, I mean, Moose is like, oh, here we go, dude. What's up, Alex? Dude, he's gonna
Speak up. Speak up.
He's gonna tell you the same thing. He's gonna be like, bro, put a cigarette in his mouth. Look at him. Alex, tell me this guy doesn't need a cigarette.
Yeah, this guy.
Come on, tell me this. Tell me that guy.
Well, maybe we can get Alex's opinion.
Yeah, he's gonna hit us.
Okay, so I've been Alex. I've been trying options, and starting with bird. Right, gives him. Okay, the cigarettes he got from Chet. So we go with bird, moose. Oh, wait, I gotta get rid of this one. Moose, which is this one, or bull. Bull, moose, bird. Perhaps a broken chimney instead of a cigarette. Ooh.
Oh, like for sale, bro. Is he that?
Man, that is so good.
Ooh, see, I told you he'd
so
come
good.
through.
That's perfect.
I told you, bro.
That's perfect. Maybe it could be like a long.
Oh no, it was a
pipe
burned
stem.
out ember. That's nasty. Good job, dude. That's awesome.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, that means he's real big.
Let me see. Do we have any IMM brushes that I can use for that real quick? See? Just little things. All right, let me create. Are you adding goo?
No, I'm doing a little flesh flesh coat, a bloody flesh coat to get some red on top of my sound de clown.
What?
I haven't figured out how to pronounce his cryptid name yet, but it's gonna be
Santa Claus.
Sound de Cleo.
So weird.
And it's okay.
It's gonna be okay.
It's okay. I mean, let's take a look at our original sketch because I know that, like, oh, I have already closed the original sketch. It's okay. Yeah, because he was real feral in here, but I wanted to make him more bipedal. And he's got the worm body. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to keep it. I'm just going to keep pushing it through. Oh, saving undo history. Yeah, so somehow my ZBrush has just started, it like peeled backwards, and it was like, you know what? Let's just reset everything. I don't know if, look, skip history and optimize is on, but it's still saving.
It's like per ZBrush project, right?
It's a project.
Because it's not per tool, right? It doesn't save. It doesn't save with your Z tool.
Gotcha.
Undo history, baby. Yeah, like a bent, segmented chimney.
There we go. We've got the blood cloak.
The blood cloak.
Get ready to get blood cloaked.
So we liked. I think Moose was the winner.
Moose is nice. We like a big.
But you had like moose bird.
Yeah, I had, it's one of those things, dude. So you actually run into this a lot, right? Like whenever you have, let's say, like a creature you're working on like this, and you present like three different options. One looks like a moose, one looks like a bird, and one looks like a dragon. And then there are also like tertiary or secondary elements, like you add kind of like a bug like scaling to one, and then you add like a reptilian scaling to the other, and then maybe you have like a flesh-like vibe to the other. The thing that is hard is getting your clients to kind of differentiate and also see how to mix those together, because I feel like sometimes the overall design won't be hitting the notes, and they'll like a gesture and something else, but they'll like the feel of another thing. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Oh, all the time.
Yeah, that's like the everyday struggle
That's
is
the
like how to present that.
yeah. And I it kind of goes back to what we were saying earlier, is that giving too many options
Yeah, it can
uh,
confuse.
can just muddy the waters and
Yeah,
confuse everybody. So it's a good idea. I think it's always good to just like present as few options, but they're as well thought out as possible. I like the red blood cloak, dude. Gnarly.
I'm getting there. I think I'm gonna try and make it look like dried blood on tattered skin, all sewn together.
What? Yeah, tattered skin. That's fun. How
You
is he
know,
sewing them together?
like a leather face kind of thing, right? Maybe his elves sew it all together.
Or it could be that he secretes like a sticky residue, like
Oh
kind of
yeah.
like webbing.
Oh yeah, that's gross. Yeah, so it's like a little fungus or a mold that holds everything
Yeah,
all
I mean
together.
it could be like silk. You
Yeah.
know.
Well, because ultimately, this isn't extreme enough, but ultimately, like the idea is to have this holding some sort of crazy like blood crystal that powers him, you know. But it matches. I mean, if you look at how do you make this bigger? I don't know how I got that. There you go. Yeah. But it's like you get the horns working there, and you'll make it look like Santa Claus
It's
with a
I like
tail.
it. With the tail.
But yeah, that's where I'm going. I'm having fun with it. It's a big experiment for sure, which is fun.
Well, it's such a open-ended prompt too. It's so fun. It's kind of what's fun about cryptids.
Yeah, man. Like we're creating an Arctic cryptid that we are saying is the origin of the Santa Claus after hundreds and hundreds of years of the telling of this tale.
It's the lore is also really important as a part of it.
That's a big part of it, is just the lore.
It's like they weren't paying attention to the lore.
It's like people didn't really listen to what people were listening to, and then those people, they didn't listen.
It's like, look, I was commenting on Twitter nonstop, and it's like they didn't listen to me.
And it's like, bro, listen to me.
It's like,
I'm
guys,
listening to listen.
okay, like I'm the biggest fan.
Feels good.
It feels good. Sound off in the comments. What do you guys think? We're making content.
Content for my father.
Watch us as we make our content.
Yeah, I'm in a really weird zone. I'm excited to see where this goes next week.
It's fun.
Big time.
Yeah, I like. Oh, dude, it's getting more like.
weird.
Is it looking more insecto? Oh, weird. There you go.
It's getting weird.
Oh, see, you found it.
I'm getting weird.
Oh, I like it.
You know, and then I'll have like blood spatter on his body for the red, and then I'm going to add the I need these. This is such a, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, well, about an hour sketch, but I need these frillies, these like Christmas frillies all around him from this segmented snake or segmented worm, dude. And I've got to color them like, because that looks like a Christmas decoration. I mean, first it looks like a fishing lure, but yeah, you know what I'm saying, right? Like I need
Is it? Oh, dude, what if it was a little bioluminescent?
Oh, nice. Yeah, yeah.
Colors.
Yeah, and I can
Like
make it
Christmas
even
lights?
longer, so it would kind of sell his kind of serpentine. Like I can swim around in the deep North Pole Antarctica.
Yeah, dude. Bioluminescence.
Yeah, the big deal is that I've got to design the horns really, really nice. I didn't spend a lot of time on that, but I found a really interesting thing. And that's where I'm at.
I'm kind of calling out some Big Louie vibes on this guy. Kind of reminds me of Louie from Jungle Book.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Big long hair.
Dude, that illustration's looking great, man.
Thanks, buddy.
Awesome. Yeah, that looks awesome.
Yeah, I think he's just a big furry Christmas monster.
Dude, it's time for me, my man.
Matt's cooked.
It's
We're
time.
gonna cook those books. So,
dude, that is so sick.
let me. We'll do one last.
I can't wait. You're gonna put color on it, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. We'll paint this guy up.
Oh, and he's got a tail and everything. That's cool.
Yeah, since I don't need to go to 3D for it, I'm just gonna color this guy up.
Yeah, I love that. And you know, is it 4 fingers or is it a bunch of fingers?
It's well the thumb and 3 fingers,
Nice.
and then I'm gonna do a bunch of little spikes.
Yeah, and then you've got like matted hair and some spikes.
Yeah, matted hair, and then I'm thinking of like a dark reddish color.
Mm.
And then with accents of white for the beard, and then maybe I do think I need more like ridging down the spine, just to add some additional elements.
Dude, that looks awesome, bro.
But yeah, fun, right?
Yeah, that looks really cool. I'm stoked with that.
And then take us, show us your bad boy. Yeah, I love this direction where you're going, dude.
Well, that's
It kind of looks like he's vomiting his beard. Is that?
This is just a garbage block in, but it's gonna be like I mean, as far as the beard goes, it's gonna be like regular, like here we go. It's gonna be like that. It's gonna be whiskers, right? So this is a really fat block in of where the whiskers are gonna go. But the thing is that his mouth kind of just opens up all the way down through here.
Yes.
Because he's part worm.
Yes. Right? Yes, he's part worm.
So he can eat you and then digest you through his whole body. And then right here, you know, it's not going to be a thin dragon tail. It's going to be like an annelida, like an earthworm. And it pops out your coal intestine or your coal version of your body after he's eaten it all.
Dude, that's brilliant. That's such a brilliant idea.
And you know, the horns will look really cool once they're not stupid. But thanks, man. I'm glad you're digging it. You know, it's a project. We'll see how it goes.
Last call for question. Andrew was asking, do I do all my retopo in ZBrush? I will do what I can get away with. But if it's for like, if I need it for eyes or nose or mouth or usually things like that, I will do whatever I can to get away with it.
Yeah, it's all dependent on the job.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, since this is for me, I'm just retopping everything in ZBrush. So, but
there's
if
no reason not to. Yeah,
do the loop.
Dude, there's no reason that, I mean, you can take 10 seconds of your life and hit ZRemesher and be like, you know what, that's not perfect, or perfect, but it works. You know?
Yeah.
Subdivide it, project it, big deal. Who cares?
Big deal. Big what? Especially for things like horns or claws where you don't really need, it doesn't need to animate.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
This is also where you and I kind of differ, like, because I do ZRemesh workflows in the middle of my Dynamesh workflows. Like, if I get like some crazy thing sculpted, I'm like, that's awesome. Like, trying to pose it or change proportions, or if it has wings, or if there's other shit, it's like, okay, you're dealing with a lot of polys. I'll just ZRemesh it, project it up, change it very easily with the quad, like the quad sub-Ds, and then I'll kick it back into Dynamesh and go to crazy town.
Yeah, it's to me, geometry is all interchangeable. You know?
Yeah, it's a fluid thing until you get to production.
Until you have to commit. To it. All right, follow us here. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Twitter, who knows for how much longer. And then Instagram at Jared Krichevsky and at Monster Mash. Matt Millard is at itchytasty_.
There's that underscore.
Matt Millard 3D on the Instagram. Thank you to our sponsor, Lenovo.
Love Lenovo.
Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. Let me get back to our thing. There we are.
Hanging out, guys.
Thank you to Lenovo. Thank you to Gnomon School of Visual Effects, the MIT of Visual Effects in Hollywood. And then, thank you to all our friends. Good night.